Brand Flash with Martin Lindstrom.
How do you promote something as ordinary as toilet paper? Well, Procter & Gamble has done something extraordinary, promoting Charmin that decided not to use television commercials, but use the toilet as a media. Take a look at this, and I'll go to the bathroom with you right now. Can you imagine capturing your audience for 5 minutes while they're sitting down and they're not allowed to go anywhere else but to listen to your commercial message? It sounds like a dream scenario. This week I'm in a public toilet in New York City and exploring exactly that phenomenon. Procter & Gamble and its Charmin has sponsored 20 public toilets here in the middle of the city. They're only open up to the holiday season, and what's happening is that you walk into this public area where they've actually decorated everything according to the Charmin brand. But not only that, you go into the toilet, you're listening right now to the Charmin television commercial songs they have, and not only that, you have 6 rolls of toilet paper you can sample to figure out which roll you like the most. Fantastic stuff. This is a concept which really is creating a lot of energy here in the city. In fact, the mayor was recently saying he wanted to see this happening every year up to Christmas. But it's not the only time we're seeing an attempt like this. We also recently saw it happening in Denmark, where the local government was making sure they got sponsors to sponsor toilet paper. So basically you had ads on the toilet paper. A great idea to make sure you are cutting the public funds or the public cost. And in Australia, you'll see that the washing detergent or the cleaning product Tide was sponsoring the napkins in various restaurants with a Tide message. So whenever you're spilling something, you knew Tide was the helper. What can we learn from this experience? I think there's 3 points. Number 1, think untraditionally. That's exactly what these guys are doing. They're not using conventional channels as malls did in the past. And I think this fund has actually been used in a very, very nice way. In fact, the budgets that are dedicated to this particular exercise, I think has paid off in a major way. They had more than 50 television crews showing up with the release of this particular concept. It just tells you about how much attention this concept has generated. Now that leads to point number 2. I think it has to be sensory, and that's exactly what it is here. It is truly sensory. You are smelling a beautiful smell in here right now. You're listening to the sound. The staff are incredibly friendly, and of course you have the visual impression. Fantastic. You will never forget this experience, and you'll probably recommend it to a lot of your friends. Point number 3 is very interesting because this has become a tradition. Supposedly this is the second time they're running this concept in a row. They also did it the last holiday season, and probably it's going to be a ritual for Charmin to come back year after year. In fact, they're building up a whole new way of creating loyalty with the customers. So I'm pretty sure it's paying off in one way or another. I'm going to finish my toilet work here and jump on another plane. Join me in another place next week where I'm going to explore new and innovative ways of building brands. See you then.
Brand Flash by Martin Lindstrom. Innovative branding from around the world.